Welcome to day 2 of the 30-day data analytics with Python challenge. Yesterday, we set up our Python environment, and today we are diving into the core of what data analytics is and why it's so powerful. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of data analytics, real-world use cases, and the skills you will develop in this challenge. Let's get started. So what is data analytics? We'll be defining data analytics based on the application of data analysis. So data analytics is the process of examining, cleaning, transforming, and interpreting data to uncover meaningful insights, patterns, and trends. In simpler terms, we could liken data analytics to solving a puzzle. When you're solving a puzzle, you take pieces of puzzle, and we could liken those pieces of puzzle to data. You analyze the pieces of puzzle, you put them together to see the bigger picture. So why we analyze data is because we want to also get the bigger picture, kind of a message hidden within data. So data analysis involves using various techniques and tools to analyze raw data and turn it into actionable information that can help businesses and individuals make informed decisions. Why is data analytics so important? We'll be looking at 5 reasons. First is that data analysis helps us to make informed decisions. We don't make decisions based on guesswork. We analyze data and then generate insights that will help us make informed decisions. Data analysis can help us plan based on insights we generate from analysis. Secondly, improved efficiency. By analyzing data, we can identify areas of inefficiencies so that we optimize our business operations. The third is predictive insights. Data analysis can help us predict future trends. It can help us predict customer behaviors and market changes. Then, competitive advantage. We can leverage data analytics to gain a competitive edge by understanding customers and the market better. Appropriately implementing data analytics in your business decision-making can actually make you grow higher and have higher market share. And last but not the least is personalization. Personalization is data analytics power that we see in our everyday life, because you could see it while using Netflix, in your Netflix recommendations, in your Amazon recommendations, you could see it in your YouTube recommendations, how they can make recommendations based on your preferences. Let's look at the types of data analytics. The first we have is descriptive analytics. In descriptive analytics, we ask the question, what happened? Because descriptive analysis focuses on summarizing historical data to understand past events. With the understanding of past events, we will develop strategies that will help us in the future. Then the second we have is diagnostics analytics. In diagnostic analytics, we ask the question, why did it happen, right? And this type of analytics help us to dig deeper into data to understand the root cause of an event, such as low sales in specific regions, for instance, or low performance in sales of specific products, right, in a product line. Then following is predictive analysis. In predictive analysis, we want to know what might happen next. So in this type of analysis, we use statistical models and machine learning to forecast future outcomes. Last but not the least is prescriptive analytics. And in prescriptive analysis, we basically ask the question, what should we do, right? Because at the end of this analysis, we have recommended actions, right, based on data analyzed. Let's look at some examples of real-world application of data analysis. And the first we'll be looking at is in retail. Retailers analyze customers' purchase history to recommend products, manage inventory, and create personalized marketing campaigns. A typical example is Amazon's recommendation engine. Then the second we'll be looking at is sports. Teams analyze player performance data to make strategic decisions, such as which player to recruit or how to improve training programs, including competitions as well. Say when a team is meeting the other team. To finance, banks and financial institutions use data analytics to detect fraudulent transactions, assess credit risk, and optimize investment portfolios. In healthcare, hospitals use data analytics to predict patients' admissions, optimize treatment plans, and improve patient outcomes. For example, analyzing patient data to identify trends in diseases. Then in transportation, companies like Uber, Lyft, etc., use data analytics to optimize routes, predict demand, and set dynamic pricing. Okay, we have more applications, but these are just examples. Now, how does Python fit into data analytics? Python is one of the most popular programming languages for data analytics because of its simplicity, because it's versatile. It has powerful libraries. Libraries such as pandas that we use for data manipulation and analysis, such as NumPy for numerical computations, such as Matplotlib and Seaborn for data visualization, then scikit-learn for machine learning and predictive analysis. And we are going to be covering these in our 30 days learning challenge. We talked about real-world examples and applications. So one very common application of data analytics was something that the whole world experienced during the COVID-19 pandemic. So we are going to be using that example to see how data analytics helped during the pandemic. Now, during the pandemic, data analytics played a critical role in tracking the spread of the virus. Governments, health organizations, and researchers collected and analyzed data such as the number of cases, number of deaths and recoveries, geographical distribution of cases, testing rates, and positivity rates. Okay, so you see that data helped in what? In tracking the spread of COVID-19, in informing relevant authorities on strategies to reduce deaths as well as treatments and vaccine production. Okay, now visualizations like heat maps, line charts were used to show the spread of the virus over time across regions. An example is the Johns Hopkins COVID-19 dashboard, like we see here, that became a global resource for tracking cases, deaths, and recoveries in real time. It used data analytics to aggregate and visualize data from multiple sources. Now, data analytics also helped in predicting outbreaks and hospital admissions. In the early 2020, data scientists used models to predict the number of hospitalizations and ICU bed requirements. This helped hospitals to allocate resources like ventilators and personal protective equipment more effectively. Data analytics also helped in identifying risk factors and vulnerable populations. Okay, studies showed that older adults and people with comorbidities were more likely to experience severe symptoms. This led to targeted public health messaging and early vaccination drives for these groups. So you could see we have more examples as to how data analytics help in solving the COVID-19 pandemic. The fourth is optimizing treatment plans. Clinical trials and real-world data showed the performance of certain drugs. So it was kind of easy for health authorities and governments to come to a decision about which was more efficient and for what population. Then we had the monitoring of vaccine distribution and effectiveness. In Israel, for instance, early vaccination data showed a significant drop in severe cases among vaccinated individuals. So these provided real-world evidence of vaccine effectiveness and encouraged other countries to accelerate their vaccine campaigns. Then the last but not the least is public health decision making. You see, the world praised New Zealand for the country's quick and proactive management of COVID-19. In New Zealand, data analytics was used to implement strict lockdown early in the pandemic, which helped the country achieve one of the lowest death rates in the world. So, data analytics have broad applications, and we are going to be using one of the most powerful tools in the data analytics world to analyze data to derive insights. So thank you very much for joining us. Do well to subscribe, share the link to as more persons as you can to get more people to join this learning challenge. At the end of this learning challenge, you will take assessments and be certified